Okay, let's talk about a problem that, if you've ever been on a fast-moving team, you know this one all too well. It's called priority inflation. It's that feeling when the emergency alarm is just always ringing, and you start to wonder if you can even hear it anymore.
And yeah, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? This isn't just about being busy. It's about trust in the entire system eroding. Because when that urgent label gets slapped on literally everything, it just loses all its power. And that's when things really, really start to break down.
So first, let's look at the symptom, what this actually feels like on the ground. Imagine your team is working inside this glass jar. That's your project space. And at first, things are going pretty well. And then, bam, it happens. A genuinely critical issue pops up, and someone stamps a big red P0 on it. And that's fine. That's what it's for, right? To signal the one thing that truly matters most right now. The team rallies, problem solved. But then it happens again, and then another one comes along. Pretty soon you've got 2, maybe 3 P0s all screaming for attention at the same time. The team starts to look around, kind of confused. If all of these are the top priority, then which one is actually the top priority? And before you know it, you're just buried. The whole jar is overflowing with red stamps. That sound of urgency, it's just background noise now. The system is totally overloaded, your team has no idea which way to go, and the very concept of priority has become meaningless.
But here's the thing. Those red stamps, they aren't the real problem. They're just the symptom. To find the root cause, we've got to look deeper. So it's time to pull out a sort of systemic X-ray and diagnose what's truly going on.
And boom, there it is. The X-ray gives us the diagnosis: priority inflation. See, this isn't just a bunch of random emergencies. It's a systemic condition. The culture's alarm is permanently stuck in the on position, creating the state of always urgent. So what's the big deal? Everyone's just working hard, right? Well, that's the thing. Letting this condition go untreated comes with a really steep and often hidden cost. This is the stuff that gets totally lost when you're just running from fire to fire. But these hidden costs, they are silently draining the life out of your team and your product. They're the cracks forming just beneath the surface. And this breaks it down perfectly into 2 toxic byproducts. On one side, the human cost, burnout. Your team, your most valuable resource, is getting completely fried. And on the other side, the product cost, bugs. Because when people are forced to rush, they make mistakes. Quality just takes a nosedive. I mean, just look at this. It's kind of painful, right? The team is giving 100%. They are maxing out their effort every single day. But the quality of what they're actually producing, it's plummeting down to 40%. This is the very definition of inefficiency, burning all your fuel just to spin your wheels. So, stuck in the middle of all this chaos, how do you break the cycle? Well, it often comes down to a single moment of clarity, a snap moment that forces everyone to just stop and really think. And it comes from asking this one simple but incredibly powerful question. What are we actually optimizing for? Are we trying to be the fastest, the highest quality, the most innovative? Because let's be honest, a system that's optimized for everything is really a system that's optimized for nothing at all. Asking that question opens the door for the prescription. And the fix, you'll be happy to hear, isn't some massive, complicated overhaul. It's actually more like a simple, elegant system patch you can apply directly to the problem. Okay, so here's the patch. It's called the 1P0 rule. Step 1 is simple. You set a hard limit. Only 1 P0 can exist at any given time, period. Then step 2, and honestly, this is the secret sauce that makes the whole thing work. Every new P0 has to come with a trade-off list. That list explicitly states what work is getting delayed or dropped to make room. It forces an honest conversation and makes the real cost of that urgency visible to everyone. You apply that patch and the transformation is, well, it's almost immediate. The system gets cured. The team moves from that constant, unproductive chaos to a state of clear, effective focus. Just think back for a second to where we started. That siren just blaring constantly, the team buried under a mountain of conflicting demands, feeling totally lost and exhausted. And now, after the patch, the siren is finally off. The noise is gone. And in its place, you have this clean, focused lane where the team can move forward with clarity, with purpose, and at a sustainable pace. Real work finally gets done.
And that brings us to what might be the most important takeaway of all. The burnout, the bugs, the chaos, it's so tempting to blame individuals, to say people aren't working hard enough. But as we've seen, it's not a people problem, it's a system problem. And the good news, the great news, systems can be fixed.